So here we are again now for episode 2 of DiemTV with none other than Full Tilt. Gentlemen, how are we?
We are all good. Thanks very much for having us.
That's good. And Happy New Year to you lads. You had a good Christmas.
Yeah, pretty much really good Christmas. It's been kind of quiet, compared to previous years, which has been it's been good, so it's happy days.
You boys always have the crack anyway, though, you sir.
Oh, definitely. That's one thing about us boys, anyway. We enjoy the old crack,
No better guys,
Absolutely. And I suppose, lads, we'll just jump straight into it. The most exciting thing for you at the moment, and these are pushing it, that you've sort of said, is your latest track.
Yes.
Yeah. So
yeah, our new single Live went out in promo just there in December. I suppose it's kind of a follow-up to our track we did with John O'Callaghan called Breathe, which featured the vocals of Karen Kelly. She's actually from Donegal, so we actually decided to team up with her. Basically what happened, how it sort of came about, we had some chords written during the summertime. Asked Karen would she be interested in doing another track with us. She was delighted. Left it with her. She came back. She had a hook written for it, and I suppose it sort of developed in from there. We knew Karen's very talented songwriter and singer. I think anybody knows Breathe will say the same anyway. So yeah, went out in promo there. So far it's been getting great response on the promo run. Got plays from Very Corsten there recently as well as Corsten Countdown.
Happy days, yeah, I've seen that myself.
It's just starting to gather momentum now.
Oh, it definitely is. I think as well that you see a lot of tracks. I think there's a lot of labels, the way they put out tracks now, they put out the original mix now. At the moment they'll have more remixes, which I think is kind of really good because it gives the track time to gather legs and become big itself. So a lot of say the listener are hearing it over and over a lot more, maybe a few different mixes as well, which is really good. Instead of this really mass consumption of music where it's new, something else every single week, you know what I mean? So that type of thing. We've got couple of cool remixes coming up off that. We're going to span them out over the next few months as well, which is kind of really cool. We've got
Sam Jones and Will Reeves lined up. Will Reeves has done, I'm not actually sure how many remixes he's done for us already.
He's done a few, but he was kind of on the label from the start. He's done a few things for us, Will, anyway, so he's always been a good guy to have on there.
So he actually asked us could he do a remix of one of our tracks, so I thought this one would suit him. So he's going to team up with the other guy who produced quite a lot with Sam Jones. So I'm very excited to see what those guys are going to do, but probably more excited as well is a guy called Sabastian Weikum then from Poland. We're playing an awful lot of his stuff at the minute. We love it. I suppose probably more so on the radio show than in the clubs.
I think so.
Mainly because it's the type of music I love listening to in the car. It's very quality progressive music.
Well, it just depends what time you come on in your set, because if you're coming on doing the headline set or whatever, you're not going to really play a Sebastian Weikum track. The first track's just going to be a bit too laid back, no matter how cool it's going to be.
Groovy,
yeah, so
depending on the club and where you're playing, but I just find that his stuff really works well on a radio show. We play his stuff pretty much every week, but it's very melodic, very progressive, 80s influenced, extremely good. I'm really excited to see what he does. He already sent us over a sample of what he's doing, so excited to hear the end product.
No doubt it'll be good.
Absolutely. And I suppose on the topic of your radio show, that you started that in September, that's going really well for you, isn't it, I suppose?
That's going pretty well at the minute. I mean, we started off the show the first Saturday in September, we're kind of, I suppose you'd say we jumped on the deep end. We do our monthly podcast, the Tilton Sessions, which we've been doing now for a couple of years, a few years actually now. But the show has been good. It's another kettle of fish altogether, really, where we are in the deep end, where we have been learning a lot over this past few months, trying to get everything, get the show right, get the format of everything right, and of course get the music right in the different kinds of sections, because obviously on a radio show you're going to be able to do a lot more things than what you kind of normally do. You're going to get away with a lot more stuff. You can kind of explore different genres that you really like personally. You don't have to be playing the headline set on the radio. You are going to do that anyway, for whatever, you're going to have a section on the radio for that, but you're just able to play a lot more wider variety of music, which is great.
I suppose it's safe to say that 2014 has been positive. Is there anything else you can give us in regards to dates or I know maybe you can't tell us about anything yet, but what about productions or anything in the pipeline?
We have a few things in the pipeline, I suppose. Like we were just chatting about that, even sort of, I suppose, musically going forward. First of all, I know for 2014 we've got a couple of new projects started back up home. Another one with a guy called Sean Feeney. He's got like this big massive group back up home.
It's like 14 or 15 of them.
I suppose the best way to describe it is like Donegal's answer to Commitments. And he's kind of the lead singer of the guys, but like I've seen them in a few shows back up home, and musically it was really unbelievable. So we've actually teamed up with him to do a collaboration this year. So that's actually, I suppose it's 30-40%, you know, off the ground. You know, we've got sort of rhythm track done. He's recorded the demo vocals, you know, and he's putting a lot of musical input into the actual song as well, which is really cool as well. So
I think
he's got his own musical ideas.
Yeah, I think that's kind of something new to us as well, to have another brain in the actual production side of things, is actually really musical as well, which is kind of cool. Because most of the time, probably myself and Tommy would be thinking a lot more in the music and how the end product and how we see the end product and how it's going to be at the end. But it's kind of cool.
This is something totally fresh.
It's cool. It is totally fresh. It's just good to have somebody else come on there with their fresh ideas and able to swing things and steer things in such a way where the three of us think, yeah, let's move forward that kind of way, you know, which is really, really cool. Something we haven't had before until now as well, which is really good.
So hopefully now I'm very excited about that project as well. We have like loads of other bits and pieces that we're tinkering about with, loads of different ideas for the year sort of coming ahead. But I think this year for us, I think we kind of both agreed, even, you know, last month, you know, we kind of were just talking and we were saying we want to be sort of as expressive as possible musically this year. Obviously we're staying true to, you know, the Full Tilt sound, that sort of, you know, progressive uplifting, well, you know, the typical sort of, you know, Full Tilt track, but we definitely are opening ourselves up to.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's sort of our main thing, is the Full Tilt sort of sound. But I think for sure, as for this year starting off now and progressing off, we are going to be experimenting another sort of, I don't want to say kind of genres, but different sort of sounds and stuff like that. Like probably personally as well, or little things you want to dabble into. Probably you might see a few little aliases popping up from us during the year for sure. You know.
Yeah, so like I suppose that's sort of musically our outlook for the year ahead. Gig-wise, a few bits and pieces sort of popping up over the next number of months. We're also, like, I suppose this year, I suppose one of the highlights of the year anyway was the tour of America we did. We had a few dates in Boston and New York as well. So yeah, we're currently in talks of sorting out some more dates for stateside, if you like. So always great going over there.
Yeah,
because
it's always a really good buzz heading over there as well. This will be like our third year doing it, and every year we can do it. The dates have there's been more dates, and the shows have been a lot better as well, because we're creating a bit more of a fan base over there as well, which is, you know, it can be quite tough, because whenever you're heading over there and you're trying, you know, you're worried about, you know, how's the show's gonna go, you know, what's the promoter doing, is everybody doing their job properly, because then you're gonna be over there, you're not really in charge of anything or overseeing anything that's going on, and then the show is gonna be as strong as this weakest link, you know. So that's the kind of thing that you're kind of worried about all the time when you're heading over. Don't get me wrong though, it's always nice to head over there and have a bit of a laugh too, like, but you know, you want the shows to be good as well.
And I suppose, lads, on the island of Ireland, we did a show with you boys there 2 months ago, and it was boys, we thought it was brilliant. Yeah. Like, we're definitely going to get you down in 2014 if you can fit us in.
It was definitely good crack.
I really enjoyed it. I think that's what I was saying actually on I think it was on Twitter or Facebook the following week. Because I actually got it on video. I think it was the first sit-down stand-up we had in Ireland.
It actually is.
For Full Tilted, Timmy and Tommy, the boys can actually give that accolade to the Navan boys.
We'll take that. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll definitely take it.
Because I was looking around, I was like, I was like, they're actually sitting down. Oh, they're doing the sit-down. Like, well, fair play to them.
He's made us do it, lads. It was brilliant. And I suppose 2014 is looking very, very promising for Full Tilt, Timmy and Tommy. It's an absolute pleasure for you letting us come in and do this with you, and we're live here in the Button Factory, and the lads are going to go on now soon, so we're going to wrap it up. But lads, thanks very much, and we'll talk to you soon. Cheers,
all the
lads.
best for yourselves too for next year as well.
Thanks a million. Talk to you soon, lads.
Alright, good luck.